Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got Antetokounmpo, Wilson out there with Barrett. Then there's Mason. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And for Seattle, they've got Frazier. Swanigan is out there with Collins. Then it's Little. And it's Simons in at the 1. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here after the basket by Seattle. Now Mason. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it, good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Simons. The pass to Little. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Seattle with another.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. From the arc. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low, here's Little. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Here's Simons. To the left side wing. Here's Swanigan. Antetokounmpo defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simons. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mason, the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean.
Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
And, guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Pittsburgh with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Barrett. Sterling Brown comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Corver in for Pat Connaughton. And so he makes both from the line.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Simons, the pass to Hazanya. Right wing to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Gabriel. No good on the triple. Pittsburgh leading by 4. And here is Brown. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Mason. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Gabriel. Williams with the block. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Williams does a nice job getting those feet up and down, excels at running the floor and scoring in transition.
Here's Hazanya. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Pittsburgh up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Mario Hezonja. He's out there with Frazier. And it's Simons in at the point guard. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Gabriel trying to find Frazier, and he's got it now.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
With the putback.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Frazier. Pass to Simons. Hezonja with the ball. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pittsburgh. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Five on the clock. Here's Simons. Walton defending. Great positioning on the putback.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
From 18 feet away, the rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Seattle. Trailing by 2. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go.
What's up?
And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And, you know, Hazonia plays with a lot of flair, an exciting player who brings a ton of energy to the court.
Williams passes to Antetokounmpo. The high post shot. Seattle grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hazonia. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Walton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pittsburgh working the ball around. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Outside Collins. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Well, I like the thrust on those jams. I mean, Williams is somebody you got to keep out of the paint.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Horde. 1:27 left now here in the second. Goes up on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
And it'll be Pittsburgh with their first time out of the game here. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
And Pittsburgh with some changes. DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Mason in for Walton. 1:10 left here in the second. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Little. Lays it up off the glass. Little's got 4 points this quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Shot clock at 3. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. And that one drops. Connaughton's got his first basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Swanigan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Seattle with another.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Wilson with it. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Wilson's got 7 points. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pittsburgh leads by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. For Pittsburgh, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponents. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. Antetokounmpo out there with Wilson. Then there's Mason. Then it's Barrett, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. A nice shot by Simons.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot, high post, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stolen by Mason. Here's Connaughton. Little with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
That one doesn't drop, so Pittsburgh will take it the other way. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Simons, guarded by Mason. Low block shot, and that misses everything.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Connaughton. It's hauled in by Frazier. Seattle trails by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Collins is right there. Collins has got 9.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Mason dishes to Barrett. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Yeah, they for lumber, no monkey business. Can't H&M us, no. Shout out to Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Donald said all of us live in us. I tell them, let me go to Lagos. How you like to play tough? You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. Really can't stop saying John. The double MJ's back, mom. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had. But who really can bet?
A different look for Seattle. Frazier, he's checked in for Frazier. And it's Hezonja in for Swanigan. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. Corver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Frazier the pass to Collins. Here's Simons. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And now, here's Hezonja. He's guarded closely. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Simons. And it's all evened up. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And Seattle making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. And Pittsburgh also making a switch. Walton's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Wilson. That shot misses. Seattle goes the other way with it. Now here's Little. He's got 10. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And Simons has got the ball here for Seattle. A 2-point game. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Little. Now Frazier. And that one drops for him. Frazier's got the game tied up here for Seattle.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Mason. Buries the 20-footer. For Seattle, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Little, guarded by Corver. Here's Swanigan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the pass to Brown. Here's Wilson, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here. Here's Connaughton, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Pittsburgh up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins is out there with Frazier. Then it's Little. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Swanigan the pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down it goes. Nice one there from Swanigan. And Seattle leads by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Seattle calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Connaughton. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Pass to Mason. Barrett for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Swanigan. Now the pass to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Here's Frazier. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Collins has got the lead up to 4 now for Seattle. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Here's Connaughton, sinks the 3-pointer.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Swanigan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Wilson over Collins. Wilson kicks to Mason. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
And that one falls for Mason.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Collins. Here's Simons. Here's Swanigan. Over onto Kumbo. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Little. Pittsburgh pulls it in. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Little. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Little's got it all tied up now for Seattle. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins against Wilson. The tray. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It's stolen by Little. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Swanigan. Got it! And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Outside Wilson. Mason for 3. Laces one from 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Seattle calls timeout. They're down by 2. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Show up. As far as what I'm doing, got a lot on the way. Let the song private, it's a lot that I'ma say. So much is at stake, I need a lot on my plate. Get up, you get got me, only option I stay. Yeah, I see them block, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, and I gotta keep my distance if you talk to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the snakes. Yeah, and the beat stopped me.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Little passes to Frazier. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pulls up. The shot by Wilson, no good. Seattle calls timeout. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Seattle. Now here's Little. Defense is right there. From deep. Count it!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.